But see, Gardner just had that breakaway speed and then that strength. And then he had the lights on, so he had the supreme confidence. But May, that nigga had a package.
Yeah.
I remember one time, let me tell you a story real quick. That nigga, remember Chaz Winston? You remember Chaz?
Yep.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Chaz said, nigga, I was guarding May, nigga. He said, they coach Mike Miller put me on May, nigga. He said May took one dribble left. He spent, nigga, to middle, took one dribble right, then spent back left, nigga, and took one dribble and pulled up on me and hit the 15-footer. He said, nigga, I called the timeout myself, looked at Mike Miller and said, nigga, if you don't get me off of May, put Fat Man on May. Motherfucker, sub me out.
Yeah.
Fucking with May.
May, he's a dog.
Fucking with May.
Here we go.
Cut the motherfucking deck. Maybe I should have started playing the innocent, but really I was here to kill. There go Jordan. With that being said, what happened to you on that court? Heard you was in a lot of N1s, Gus Smackers. How many Gus Smackers?
Man, we was a Gus Smacker champs. Like,
I used to see you here and there,
on,
but I knew I was late to y'all victories before y'all had solid squads.
Shout out to my niggas T-Co's, Dave.
T-Co's.
B-Cam was
B-Cam?
He was a hoop
Which
legend with
B-Cam?
us.
It's two different
Brandon.
B-Cams.
You know Brandon
it's
Cameron.
two Brandons.
Brandon Cameron went to Pike with the
long
wingspan.
arms? Knockout artist?
Knockout artist.
Moved to L.A.?
He got me my first set of rims.
on the swindle, wasn't it? On the swindle.
On the swindle.
Shout out to B Cam out there in LA,
man,
nigga, living everybody's dream.
Man, living the life.
B Cam, he taught me the definition. He said, Tupac once said, I went in her purse. Hold on, he said, before they got me, I got her. Went in her purse, took $100. Big Rodney or somebody was in the back knocking something off. Somebody's purse got hit.
Yep.
Brandon didn't know who it was. Shout out to B Cam.
B Cam.
That's my nigga. Normandy Farms. What you know about Normandy?
Come on, man. Normandy, that's the spot.
What you know about
Rodney?
Michi?
You know about Rodney and Meech?
What you
Come
know
on, man.
What you know about Mr. Bynum, R.I.P.?
Mr. Bynum, R.I.P. Yes, for real. We used to hoop back there, man. Lower the goal so we can dunk.
Yeah, I was trying to get Michi off of here. Michi's a motherfucking
Hey, man, that nigga. Me and him go at it about LeBron.
Who's more player, you or Michi?
Michi's way more player. He light skinned, bro. I can't compete.
I'm talking about from the insides out. You know, Michi, he might,
Michi, that's my guy, man. You know, I big up everybody above me, man.
Cut the deck. This is full of lies, but he's good on camera. He's good in public.
You brought up Marcus May and Gardner. Hold on, bring up somebody else from North Central. That was a dog.
Marcus May?
Dazzle.
They had Dazzle fucked up.
Dazzle was a beast, bro.
Talk about Dazzle.
Hey, we went to New York in a tournament. Me, him, Thaddeus, who else? Man, a bunch of niggas from around the city. Dazzle had that spin move, man.
that spin move with the control.
Oh my God. Never seen nothing like it.
You know.
And he took out the best shooters on every team that we played. Every time they shoot, he hit them in the nuts. They didn't want to shoot no more.
It sounds like Dazzle. Dazzle's once I seen
Shout out to Dazzle.
I seen Dazzle commit one of the most brutal batteries ever on an adolescent. Dazzle, he was into it with this big motherfucker named Larry Henry. We're here to call names out tonight. Big motherfucker. Nice game. I don't know what. We lost. They got into it, which reminds me of another story. Cedric Moody and Corey Harris. We're going to talk about that one day. That was a battle to the end. Dazzle smacked him with the motherfucking crutches. He grabbed he smacked him with the crutches till there wasn't nothing left but the rubber pad.
Yeah.
And Doug Mitchell went clean the fuck off.
Man.
Larry was bleeding from the head. And we haven't heard from Dazzle again.
I ain't seen Dazzle since.
Shout out to Melissa. I believe it. He got a Facebook, Dazzle and Melissa.
Yep.
Are you still with Melissa?
You know, I did
Dazzle?
see that.
I need to know.
Because I looked him up.
Dazzle, you was my nigga too, by the way. I know, you know, you know, what I'm saying is, it's kind of like, they was 4-22 when I came. But Dazzle and them was help building it. Then we then got 10 and 14.
Right.
But not putting it on Dazzle, because Dazzle was getting hit in the locker room. Dazzle
I believe
was
it.
distracted. Dazzle was ahead of his time too, though. Dazzle and James was a motherfucking hell of a duo, James Gardner.
Yep.
Dazzle, we need to talk. We can't talk about you no more. We got time ticking.
All right, let's go.
With that being said, back to this airport before we go to what else. So as you going in that motherfucker and you seeing thousands of millionaire women, project
Seeing
women.
it all, man. Seeing it all.
Do you have the eyes to gauge real quick in one glance who's who?
Yeah, easily.
So what type of woman?
I could tell who's going to Frontier. I could tell who's going to Southwest. I could tell who's going to
By what? The walk?
Spirit. Just by everything. Bonnets. You know what I mean? The look. I see it. I see it. I see who's going
So
to
do
Delta.
you treat them appropriately?
I treat them all the same, man. I let them do what they do.
So what kind of girl is you looking for?
That's a good question.
You seem to be if it is in love.
That's a
type
good
motherfucker.
question. I'm really not.
Are you willing to die jacking off, sir?
It ain't even that. It's not that. It's the
Jergens
commitment.
sponsoring you.
It's not. It's just the commitment right now. I know I'm not the commitment type of guy.
Why is that?
Because
Is it
I'm always
it's so
because
many out
for one I'm always working.
here? What hours are you working?
Dude, I work every day.
What hours?
So I work at Delta from noon to 8:30 p.m. Then I'm in the shop. And then that's Sunday through Thursday.
Okay.
Then I'm in the shop Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7, 8 o'clock at night, whatever. So when am I off? I'm not.
Well, first of all, you lusting all day. Mind running crazy all
Exactly.
day.
That's why I got the phone.
What's the one thing? Self-discipline all day, not hollering at them.
I'm in the Bible, bro.
Tell me about the book of Joshua.
The book. You tell me about the book of Joshua.
He led them to
You
the
just-
promised land, motherfucker. And from what I hear, this was the best story, even better than Jesus. Now, would you rather die for the cause, or would you rather be delivered to where we was trying to
Shut up,
get,
man.
motherfucker?
Hey, man. I'm not going to talk to you about the Lord today.
The Lord is with us, is he not?
He is.
Is he not? Shout out to the Lord one time. Matter of fact, shout out to the Lord one time. With that being
The Lord, not. I know you a vice lord. You might be just.
Shout out to Quinn Young. Shout out to Q. You know, shout out to the ones that was stacking heavy. Now, we got a lot of motherfuckers hating. They call it nepotism. I call it I didn't get titty fed. Was you a breastfed baby?
Yeah, I got pictures when I was a baby.
That's why you got a lot of love in your heart
Yeah.
and compassion.
Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to Is mama still alive?
She is. She's still alive. Both my parents together. What am I, 40? I'm 46. They've been married for 48 years.
I'm sniffing the legend out. We might need to get her on the stage, sir. You might not know enough. We're going to get back to that. But, what's her name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia, shout out your parents real quick. One time, it's immortal.
The first lady, Cynthia. My dad, same name as mine. You know what I mean?
Cynthia and Troy, where they meet at?
You know what? I don't know. I forgot that
These is
story.
the questions you're going to ask when they pass. I need you to start asking more questions.
I do know it. I just can't think of it right now. I do.
Good man. You would be a person that I would want to get on the stand if I was ever charged with something. You're going to plead that fifth, ain't
I'm
you?
going to plead the fifth.
Good man. What's going on at the barbershops? I quit going to the barbershops.
Why'd you go? Why you
Too
stop?
much talking.
Right.
They in there. Too much waiting. The barber cutting and stopping. Getting high. Got to make a sting.
That's the wrong barber.
What's
I ain't got
going
time for
on?
you to be there all day. I want you to be in and out. You're going to be out in 30 minutes or less.
When did you know you was cold with the hands?
When I got that Leak Award. Shout out to the Leak Award.
Ladina?
Ladina, shout out to Ladina.
Ladina, cut the
2013,
deck.
14.
We need talk.
I got the leak award. Everybody
That was at
complaining
13 in 2013?
about. Yeah, they was complaining about it. I got it. Took it from
On the
certain-
grounds of what? Good attitude, motherfucker?
No, nigga, my hands was cold. I mean, they still cold.
So you colder than Mike up at Kenny's?
I don't know who Mike is. What
You colder-
Kenny's?
You colder than Lefty,
So,
nigga. You
Lefty, I
colder
work
than-
with
Are
Lefty.
you colder
I work
than
with
Lefty?
Why you gotta do Lefty like that?
No, nigga.
So
I
this is
went
the
to
thing.
Lefty.
There's nobody colder than the next.
Nigga, Lefty.
There's nobody colder than the next. It's all about preference. I've heard niggas that love, like Keith Potter. Shout out to Keith Potter.
Shout out to Potter.
Cold.
Potter, shout out Mike Cheese.
Yes, Mike Cheese. Shout out to Cheese. But you know what I'm saying? Like they might be like, well, he's cool, but I like your style better. But it just depends on what you like, what you used to. You know what I'm saying?
Cheese, I had you ready for the motherfucking cameras.
Yeah.
Well, you have a nigga ready for the cameras.
Always.
Hey,
J.O. Nigga, I had. Let's talk about the
let's talk about that.
the celebrities I didn't
Let's
cut.
talk about that.
I got a long list.
Let's talk about that. Let's
don't think a
start
lot
with
of-
where it started.
We gonna start with one of the main ones. Being Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
GG.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
cut
Take
the
us
deck.
back. Cut the motherfucking
I'm gonna tell you,
deck.
J.O. called me because I was J.O.'s barber after the brawl. I cut his hair off, cut the braids off. So I've been cutting his hair. I was in the locker
Was
room.
he ducking the police?
He wasn't ducking the police. He wasn't out like that.
He looked like he was depressed in that last documentary. He finally got to get it
and I
off his
watched that
chest.
today
I've been
for some
talking to
reason.
Knox and Bonzi. He's
Bonzi,
living
my nigga,
healthy.
shout out to Bonzi.
But go ahead. Let's take us back. So J.O. put you in the game?
He put me in the game, so I was cutting
On the ground, how did that
a
happen?
lot of niggas.
How
in-
did that happen?
Man,
How
just
did you run in?
Okay,
we
'cause
all
I
ran
was
into
married.
J.O., but how did you run into
I was married.
JJ?
JJ, 96.3. So she plugged me.
Well, let's take it back there. Is that JJ calling? Let's
She
take it
might
back
be.
there. Let's take it back
You want
there.
that child support?
Damn. Go back to Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, there
Sorry.
we go. That was JJ.
No, go. You said child support. We're not here to get the courts involved.
No, we not.
Okay, so
yeah.
What happened? We know you.
So he called
everybody
me.
love you. How
So
did
he-
it happen?
So he called
No,
me.
how
up.
did you run into J.O.? Run us through it quickly though.
Okay, so like I said, I was married to JJ, whatever. She knew him. Every time I say JJ, nigga phone ring.
It might be Joe Jackson, motherfucker. Shit, cut the deck. Me and Joe.
Ain't James Jones. Hey, so he was like, man, I need to change my image, whatever. You know any barber? So she was like, yeah. Boom, me, whatever. Went to the house. Nigga wanted
Was
good
J.O.
hair.
trying to get the guts from your?
No, he's married, bro. Him and Misha, that's my girl. Anyway, so nigga, he wanted waves already from braids. Like, nigga, you can't get waves. Like, your hair ain't gonna lay like that. I had a girl put like a relaxer in the nigga hair. Midway through the cut, still wasn't no waves. But anyway, so I was cutting his hair. We was traveling. That Nike commercial where they had Kobe, LeBron, Chris Paul, Nash. I was there. I flew on the jet with him, hanging out in California on the hangar. And then he called me one day like, man, Kobe want to cut. So I'm thinking like he talking about, because my son named Kobe. I said, what? I woke up like, nigga, what? It's like early in the morning. He was like, Kobe want to cut. I'm like, Kobe? He's like, yeah, nigga Bryant. Nigga, I jumped up out the bed like, all right, bet. Went to, what's the hotel down where Jamal Tinsley was shooting at downtown?
He got chased downtown.
That hotel,
I know
Conrad.
what you're talking about too.
Conrad.
Yep.
Met up with Kobe.
In the Maybach.
Yeah. It was in the elevator. We
It
talking
was
to
at
him.
night or that hotel?
It was that hotel.
Okay.
It was a different day. But it's crazy because Eric Gordon was like still at high school. So they was talking about him on Sports Center, and he was looking at Sports Center like, because they was comparing him to Jordan or whoever. He was dunking.
Jordan was
at the game. He's at the
That's what
game.
happened. That's
He was
that
like,
night
man.
I ran into Mike.
He was like, man. And I just, I mean, that's Kobe though. Like you know what I mean? But he was cool. He was like, he wanted a low cut, taper on the side. He wanted this cut down, but he didn't want it lined up because his face, I guess, is real sensitive. But yeah, I trimmed him up, man. That was one of my best best clients that I can, you know what I mean? Especially that he passed away. It's like, I love that moment. I'm glad I saw him at the commercial. He was like, what's up? Didn't even know him, you know what I'm saying? Then, I didn't cut his hair then, but at that commercial, that Nike commercial, he was just like, what's up? Just a cool dude. People got a different, you know what I mean, perspective about him, but he's really cool, like off the court.
He kind of like Mike probably.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Mike might be
what
a
I'm
little
saying,
different.
when I got that hooping with Mike got to fouling me. All that starstruck shit went out the window.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
they
you
the
got me
same.
fucked up, bitch. And then at that part, we got to going. And then after, Mike don't like motherfuckers kissing his ass. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mike like motherfuckers, just like Kobe, that is you here to win, is you here to bend over.
Yeah.
No Diddy. We'll
No
be
Diddy.
right back. Cut the motherfucking deck. We got Charlie Hustle.